Hello. Bit of a different presentation this time because I'm having a few problems this end. So what this will be is to ask you to help, mainly American folk, because likely you're going to be more interested. But it's about US unemployment, and I'm trying to sort it out. I'm sure there's some sense in here somewhere, but I can't quite grab it. So if you can help me grab whatever's going on here, I would be obliged. Right, so the first clip up is BLS, the news release for the employment situation December, which was the good jobs report that then people looked into and thought, not so good, but compared to all the other ones, it's really not bad. You know, it was kicking that Joker smile up where it should be going. Non-farm payroll employment rose by 200,000. Top banana, very good. Not very good, but going in the right direction. Unemployment rate now down to 8.5%, which is continuing the downtrend. Fine. And I go to my St. Louis Fed favourite people and get the civilian participation rate. And that is not showing any sign at all of improvement. So me big question, why? And I just don't know. Civilian participation rate. You can see it just went up and up since the 60s, mainly the ladies going into employment. But since the dot-com crash, it's been crashing down. And there's no sign of a rise in it at all. Right, next one is another one I've used a lot of times. It's the civilian employment population ratio. So the amount of civilians in employment, or the population divided by the amount of civilian employment. Yeah, that'd be right, wouldn't it? You've got to check me on this because I'm a bit off at the moment. But as you can see, again, driven up from the 60s, plenty of umpity-bumpity up and downs in there, but really from 1960, it's right up to the dot-com crash with all those bumps in it, but it's a really big rise from 55% where in employment from the entire population, and it got all the way up to nearly 65%, but it's dropped its way down, and again, there's a little kick up at the end, but it's just going blah, 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 along the bottom there. There's no rise from what I can see in what I'd call, anything to justify the just about 10% unemployment to go down 9.5, 9, 8.5. I don't see it in that one either. So I went to this which is the BLS, I think it's the BLS website, and I've got three charts. This is the long chart of the civilian labour force level. Okay, the amount of people are working. The amount of people working. As far as I can see, again, you've got to check me on this, but going back to 1948, and it doesn't go down. You could say at the beginning it didn't quite go up as much as it has since 1954, but no, it's really been on the up and up all the time. But the civilian labour force level has levelled out. And I've gone to this one, which is 1981 and onwards, so we can see this flattening off better, and we can see the steady rise up that was rising up all the time, 81 till 2008, and now it's flattened off. That, from what I can gather, is their estimate of the amount of people that are prepared to work, ready to work, that could work. That's that number, and it goes up and up and up because the population goes up and up and up. There's a bit of, baby boomers dropping off and whatever, but I'd be absolutely convinced that baby boomers aren't causing this flattening off. And just for the final last look, that's 2001 up to the present day, and you can see the line going up and then flattening off. I imagine those are seasonal sort of things, but I mean it goes confidently striding 145, 150, 155, and in 2008 it just stops. Now it's important really because I think it's this number, the civilian labour force level, the amount of people that they think are available to do the working, that they take this 8.5% of. In other words, if this number isn't going up, I don't know denominators and numerators and things. If this isn't going up, it means that there's a lower number to divide the amount of people are working into, or something like that. This makes it look better. Now, I'd like to know either why this is doing this or what you think anyway. I definitely need checking up on today, and I think those charts that I've shown are part of the key to working out what is going on with the United States unemployment situation, which, on what I can see here, I need this showing to me that it's not a scam, because I see no reason at all that this should have flattened off, which makes, from 2008, the unemployment rate look a lot better. I don't like, these, whatchamacallits, I don't even know what you call them now, where they get, oh, it doesn't matter, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't today. Right, I'll leave it with you. You lot sort it out for me, will you, overnight. Thanks, bye.